Guys, Deludaguna, I'm pretty sure you've seen all the rumours in regards to Mertesacker potentially starting on Saturday. And yeah, and I thought I'd make a video. Now, I have been seeing that there's concerns over Gibbs' fitness. I mean, apparently he hasn't trained. I don't know whether it's not training or not being fully fit. Either way, there's question marks over his fitness. Naturally, if Gibbs isn't there, you'd imagine Monreal has no choice but to move over to left back. Mertesacker, who's played one game, if you can call it that, this season, moves into centre half. There's a good chance we do not have a centre half on our bench, and that asks a lot of questions of our depth. I mean, he might have to bite the bullet and include and include Will. I mean, not Wilshere. What am I talking about? Include Debussy, maybe Jenkinson, just for the sake of having bodies on the bench. I mean, who else can really play at centre half or whatever if required? Because this again. Teach Bellerin how to play like Aspilicueta. It's not hard because then this wouldn't be a problem. But yeah, there's a prospect if Mertesacker does play that we don't have a centre half on the bench. There's still rumours as to Mustafi. Personally, I do think we'll see Mustafi play on Saturday, but you can't be 100% confident. Allegedly, he hasn't returned to full training. Don't know how true them reports are. But yeah, back to the main point. Per Mertesacker might be starting this, despite only playing a game, if you can call it that, a couple of minutes. He might be starting now. That's nothing to do with him. These things happen. No one could have. Koscielny's the only one that can really be blamed because that was a very stupid challenge to make. In fact, Gabriel, I just remembered, brainless challenge there that got yourself injured. He probably would have made us more nervous if he was available. But yeah, we're down to our bare bones. Holding's certainly going to start. You know what you're getting with Holding. 9 times out of 10, he's going to look like a centre half. Still make silly mistakes that go under the radar for me. But yeah, you know what we're going to get. And with Mertesacker, he's also said he owes it to the fans and he owes it to Arsenal to have a good game. Well, you owe it to yourself to have a good game, to be honest with you. You've signed a new contract, you're the captain, you haven't played for a while. But like you said, you've been doing this for 15 years. And yeah, we know you're on the decline and whatnot, so I'm not going to go into all of that. It'll be unfair against you. But for the bare minimum that I'd like to see is some sort of leadership, some sort of leadership qualities because this is a big day. I mean, it doesn't make or break our season whether we win it or not. We've had a poor excuse of a season, and I'll still have the same exact emotions. And at best, we'll celebrate for 24 hours because we beat. I mean, whatever you look at it, Chelsea are entitled to celebrate if they beat us. We're entitled to celebrate if we beat them. It's a cup at the end of the day, and we don't want Chelsea to win it. Chelsea don't want us to win it, so it's bragging rights on that basis. So yeah, but I can't say I'm filled with any confidence if Mertesacker plays. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can all remember vividly the images of Diego Costa. You guys know how much I love Diego Costa, but he's not particularly quick, and he was looking like Usain Bolt against Mertesacker. There's just not more to be said on that front. Per Mertesacker, I wish I could make you 10 years younger. You're a decent defender. Your lack of pace used to be matched with your understanding for the game, tough tackling, and leadership qualities, and your positioning was good considering you was a fairly slow person. But obviously time catches up. You've been declining, and Wenger likes to keep this little play crash of having players around. We know you're a good voice around in and around the club, and you're a good ambassador and things like that. You like to think next year you're not going to be involved too tough. Basically, at the end of your career, 1 year deal, you'll be able to talk to teams in January. Gabriel's out until August. My brain says Wenger has spoken about how he can be a good defender, and he's still persisting with him. This year was the last year for me and Gabriel because I could take this from a 20-year-old, you however old you are. But yeah, you'd like to think Wenger is going to retain faith in Gabriel. So that's around two slots in the squad being wasted for no reason. Now you can kind of see why we're in talks for a centre half. Personally, I would like it. I'm all for a quality centre half coming in, but I'd like to see certain young players either given a chance or the pathway being kept open for them. I'd also like us to go for delay or however it is, however you say it. I've been watching him this whole year and a bit before, but mainly this year in men's football, and he looks quality. He's only 17. He's going to turn 18. We need to wait for him to get there physically, but he looks a quality defender, real quality defender. And Ajax have a gem. It's a shame that he'll be sold in a few years and they won't really see the fruits of their labour. But yeah, like I said, prospect of two centre halves that are not quite good enough, just in the squad for no reason. So yeah, I mean, not to waffle, guys. If he does start, we know what is going to happen. We know any balls in behind. Arsenal like to play a high line and push up, and you know when the attacks all going fine and we all want to get involved and we get stunned with a counter, Mertesacker has no chance. He's not catching no one. At best, we can just hope the guy's positionally excellent. At best, we can hope that he's protected, especially if we play three at the back. He has to be in the middle of that pairing of that trio, and he has to be protected. It's paramount that he has to be protected. Any sort of pace and he's undone. Bellerin's going to have to. He's improved that aspect, but he's going to have to stay very tight to cover Mertesacker if he does play, because they've got Hazard who's going to get down the sides. I don't know who they're going to start, but they've got Willian, they've got Pedro, they've got players that run in behind, and all it takes is a ball clipped over or to pull over to a bit of space, and things like that. So we have to stay compact formation wise. But guys, I'm waffling. Delu Laguna, I'm signing out. Just thought I'd share some quick thoughts in regards to some news I saw Mertesacker potentially starting. Yeah, you guys know the drill. Follow, subscribe, etc., etc.